What's going on, 47-day peeps and my inner circle guys? My lower body loading today. Not the most fun, but I had to get it done. So heavy mobility, wasn't actually super tight, felt decent. Then I went split squats, 20 reps per leg, body weight on each leg. I take about 60 seconds between sets. Then I moved into the split squat sets, 65-pound dumbbells in each hand, 10 sets per, obviously per leg, and then obviously 5 total sets. Total. So again, when you guys go split squats, just a simple reminder, you guys foot and a half in front of the bench. For me, the gold standard is always in the back, need to go 4 range of motion. So the 20 I do a little bit quicker. When the 65s are there, I try to take my time on the way down. I'll explode up and I'll still go down a little bit slower just to have the control. 65s at 10 reps for me gets pretty miserable pretty quick, so I might take a little bit longer than a minute rest in between there. Then I went on to the dumbbell RDLs. 80-pound dumbbells, which I have not put back yet, in each hand. Now, when I go to the RDLs with dumbbells, the biggest key, I put my feet inside shoulder width apart. They'll be close to the quads. They don't have to scrape the shins, but they're going to be relatively close. The dumbbells aren't way out here. So when you guys are here, I'm pushing my butt and hips back. It's packed tight. I'll get a good stretch on the bottom. I'll come up quicker, but I'll cut the top just short, so I'm never going to fully lock out. So for me, it looks like this. I let it pull me down slow. I come up slow on the way down, but I'll always come up quick and I'll stop it just short. So there's always a little bit of tension on the hamstrings, the glutes, and honestly even a little bit on the quad, since it's a backside movement. So again, I go through the 5 sets. Basically, one set's done, I'll hop into dumbbell step-ups, and then I'll just go the basic superset with squat jumps. So for me, we have the 24-inch box here. That's what I do. I just hand load the dumbbells. Again, and the key when you guys go step-ups, pushing almost all the way through the front leg. I'll tap lightly. I'll try to come down relatively slow. Explode push through this leg. I'll try to come down slower. So again, this leg will do a little bit of work, but I would say 99% on the front leg. So switching back and forth, then the basic 10 squat jumps. Then the very last set, I went into zombie lunges. I set the clock for 8 minutes. I go zombie lunges down the turf and back. I had just 25-pound dumbbells in each hand, so not super heavy. And then the calf raises. So again, reminder you guys, when it's zombie lunges, all I'm talking about is when I step with the zombie lunges. I step left, I step left, I step left, the entire 25 yards. For me, that's about 20, 22 steps, give or take. Then I'll come back on the same side. When I go calf raises, I'm going just body weight. We have a setup here. It's simple. You can go seated, but what I'll do is I'll take my fingertips just on here. I'll use the step for you guys to have it. And again, the squeeze is the biggest thing, especially since it's body weight. So 4 range of motion, you're not pulsing like crazy. All it is, you guys, you come up, you squeeze tight for like a second pause. You guys will come down slow, let it stretch, squeeze for a split second. All you need is a fingertip for the stability and balance. You guys are probably gonna go higher volume here. So I would go, obviously the zombie lunges down, but when I'm here, I'm squeezing for about all basically 25 repetitions, anywhere between 15 and 25. Obviously the longer I squeeze and hold it up here, the tougher it's gonna be. You guys can go from the floor if you want to. It works just the same. So even if you don't have, let's say, a bench lift, you guys can be here, squeeze, hold it for a second, you come down a little bit slower. As soon as that heel touches, you guys squeeze and let it come down. Again, the nice key is, it's not just for the aesthetic part of it, the ankle mobility alone does help you guys. So when you're here, if you have a step at your house or some kind of like, even like probably some books, some old school textbooks, just let it stretch, go through a little ankle mobility, and then obviously I go after my 15, 25 reps, back to zombie lunges, back here, handful of sets, and I'm good to go. So that was my day. Any questions, you guys hit me up. We'll do a follow along tomorrow, and obviously Sunday we'll do a terrible Metcons as well. So if you got a question, tag me. Otherwise, have a great day.